Madeleine Harvey here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. We're going to be doing a very quick, extremely thorough warm-up on our belt. So by the end of today's video, you'll, first of all, you have a little bit of an understanding if there are any missing components in your belting work. It will allow you to activate those crucial components, giving you a nice, strong, highly energetic and well-balanced belt. So if you like today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up or click that subscribe button below. I would love to see you here more often. So we're just gonna get into this, and please forgive me because I am going to hit the ground running. I'm gonna just start talking very fast. But if you need to pause the video just to take some notes, I really encourage you to do that. And come back to this video as often as you need to practice what we're going to talk about today. It's intense. Just disclaimer, it's a little on the intense side. So why do we need to warm up a belt? And first of all, what is even a belt? Now, a belt is a highly pressurized application of the voice. That is the crucial element to belting. Highly pressurized. We're going to feel exactly what that feels like in a moment. The reason why it is very difficult to learn how to work with a belt, how to develop a belt, is because there's a little bit of a misunderstanding about what to do with our air pressure. So a lot of times people will belt when they're learning to belt, and you'll see their jaw just drop, like fly open, like they're gonna catch something with it. So they'll go like, yeah, right? And although that's really great once you've established pressure, but that can also let go of all that beautiful pressure that you're working to develop. It can just let it fly out of the mouth. And what that sounds like is either shouting or a sudden break in the voice. So it's really important that as we warm up the belt, we take that pressurizing into deep consideration. Now, we will practice this together in just a moment. But the other element to belting is being able to balance what we do with that pressure. But we've got to look at the body as a single, full body experience, as one voice, and no longer look at it as chest voice, mixed voice, head voice. That's going to disproportionately display your air pressure, giving you fluctuations in your air pressure, leading to more flipping or breaking with your voice. So we want to pressurize it and then balance it. So we're going to do both of those things today. So we're going to start with pressure. And we're going to not allow the mouth to have much of an influence in today. We're going to limit our acoustic space so that we can build a higher flow rate of that pressure. So let's do that together now. We want to look at a full body pressurized experience. What does that even feel like? Let's find out. So I'm going to have you first, we're going to activate a sensation. I'm going to have you first blow your air through tight lips and fat cheeks, like you're making a chipmunk face, like. And I really want you to go for it. Go for gold on that one. See if you can blow your air out of your lips through tight cheeks. You'll hear like a squeaky sound a little bit, but you shouldn't feel much air coming out. So if we go, you might hear a little squeaky sound, but I don't really register much of a feeling of air coming out. This is very important. This is going to teach your body how to behave like a singular register rather than lots of different weird intersections of the voice. But most importantly, it gets these muscles down here activated. So let's just try that sensation one more time. Make sure we got it before we put it into exercise. Here we go. We're going to do this for 5, 6 counts. Ready? Fill it up. Push it out. Let it go. That wasn't very hard, was it? Very good. Very good. Now we're going to go for about triple that, about 15 counts. You might notice your head starts to hurt a little bit, or maybe you get a little lightheaded because your body may not be used to the feeling of being pressurized. So again, if you do encounter that feeling, pause, take a breath, come back when you're feeling a little bit more steady and stable. So our objective is push, push, push that air out, 15 counts, breathe on 16, and repeat the cycle. Here we go, we'll do it together. Ready? Chipmunk. Very good, very good. Above all, I feel it right here. Yeah, this is gently teaching your body how to contain the pressure. Contain it. So let's do that 2 more times. 15, breathe on 16, and go again for 15. Here we go, ready? Good. Very good. The purpose of that is to get that body ready, pressurized, ready to go. They expect to work under that condition. Cool. Now that we've pressurized, remember, we're not going to push our air out of our mouth. So we're going to reduce the influence of the jaw. We don't want all that pressure escaping. We're trying to teach our body how to use it. So we're going to rest our bite. Just rest your bite gently. There you go. Don't bite down. Very good. Just observe that although you still have the roof of the mouth and a little bit of the middle of the mouth itself has drastically been reduced as a resonating space. So this is the way that I really like to look at it. If you blew as hard as you could into a big straw, that would be like, there goes all your air. But if you blew as hard as you could into a tiny straw, you'd get a headache, right? Because that tiny straw is focusing that airflow in a much higher concentrated rate. So we're kind of becoming the tiny straw, okay? Rest your bite again and say for me the word yuck, but very slowly now, like yuck. Excellent. One more time. Yuck. Very good. What we're paying attention to right there is what is the back of the tongue doing? Is it gently flattening in response to the vowel? The back of the throat is opening up, creating what's called back space. And furthermore, our target today is our soft palate. We've got this like fleshy parachute that rests in the back on the roof. And we want to gently lift it, just gently. And we naturally do that by saying the word yuck, right? So let's try that one more time together now that we know exactly what we're looking for. Ready? Yuck. Good. Very good. So we achieve 2 things by this position alone. The mouth has been drastically reduced, allowing that pressure, because it can't go through the mouth, it's going to go up through that nasal port, that slimy hallway past our soft palate. And it's going to get stabilized there because we're pulling that soft palate back, creating more open space through there. Good. So now that we've activated pressure and we've gone first a little bit with the introduction into the soft palate, which will help balance it. Now let's put these bad boys together. We're just going to do a single pitch activation. And now we're going to move from yuck to yeah. And we're just going to say the word yeah. Don't have to worry about distorting it or making it weird. You can say it in your natural speech. So if I go, yeah, I really do feel that soft palate pulls back and gently stays back as that air pressure comes up through there. So let's try a couple together. Here we go. Yeah. 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 Pressure cannot come out, right? So it's going up through the back of that nasal port. Try that one again. Yeah. 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 Now that should be somewhat comfortable. If you still feel if it feels like too much pressure, sing it a little bit softer, but do not let your voice break, okay? Yeah, but not yeah. We don't want to allow for the break, just if we can help it. Right here. We see that in full swing. The air is not coming out of the mouth like, yeah. It's going, yeah. Hear how that's different. Keep down, yeah. We can feel that pressure kind of getting sucked up into that nasal port because it's not getting pushed out of the mouth. Well done. Good. Now let's reset. Because we want to bounce a little bit more. The back, the soft palate is a little bit on the more important side, which is why we introduced it. We have our mouth gently reduced. Yeah. And the soft palate pulled back. So we've got a couple things working in our favor. So now we want to balance just a little bit more. See if we can. If it starts to get really hard, go back to just the yeah. Work the yeah. But now what we want to do is introduce the hard palate. Now, this might all be new, right? New sensation. What? How do I know if I've hit the hard palate? So just say for me the word go, like you're kind of fussing at someone. Like, go! Right? Yeah, you can hear the sound hit the hard palate. Go! Ah! Go! Right? So we don't want to be that dramatic about it. We just want to we want to see if we can take that soft palate back and then lower the jaw, and see if we can adjust to hear a little bit of the hard palate. I'll do this for your ear for you. Yeah. Hear how it went from kind of just hanging out with the soft palate to being a little bit more sharing with the hard palate. One more time. Yeah. Now notice I'm not going, yeah, I'm not really dropping that jaw. We do not want to get rid of that valuable, beautiful pressure that you've worked so hard to build. So same thing, yeah, ah, yeah. See if we can balance that. Here we go. Yeah. 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 more time for your ear. Yeah. Yeah. You do not need to drop that jaw very far. Yeah. Last one. Yeah! Yay! Good. Now again, this is a little intense. It's a little intense, especially since it's a single pitch. Single pitch. So I encourage you to isolate first. If you want to walk around and just just do some sirens with that mouth shut, or just practice our chipmunk muffle. Just really teach your body what it feels like to operate under the pressurized conditions. But there you have it, friends. A nice activation, a nice warm-up for your belt. This will teach you nice, beautiful control using pressure and the balance from your soft and hard pallets. So if you liked today's video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up or click that subscribe button below. I love y'all. Love you guys. And I would love to see you here more often. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you've enjoyed today's video as much as I've enjoyed making it for you. Thank you for including me in your vocal journey, and I will see you next time.